got an old year that's passed, we got a new year coming, and if we're not careful, we'll follow our own rules. Look at verse 13. Here are our rules. Our rules. First, we choose our time, today or tomorrow. See, we're making plans. We got our day timer, or whatever form you use to help organize your life. So we choose our own time, today or tomorrow. Second, we select our location. We go to such and such a city. January, I'm going to be in Dallas. Come July, I'm going to be in Phoenix. Come September, hope to be, and you name that. We choose the location. We select the place we're going to be. Third, we limit our stay. See what it says? We'll spend a year there. So this guy's really got his life organized. And then we arrange our activities. We will engage in business. We even predict a profit. We will make a profit. It's all in verse 13. That's exactly what we do in unguarded moments. I do it when I'm not thinking more wisely. I set out a plan. I got the year in front of me. I love getting my book and going through January and February and March. I get all this thing. I've done all the way through December, as if I'm going to live to see December. I don't know, I will. Got it all planned out. Now understand, James is not criticizing good planning. He's not advocating being haphazard about our lives, being disorganized. Book of Proverbs, which I'm reading with one of our grandsons. Every day we're going through a chapter in the Proverbs. We're going to do it all year long. Here I go again. Maybe we're going to go through it all year long. If I'm still around, if he's still around, I thought. But Proverbs is talking about organizing your life. What he's addressing is demonstrating mistaken confidence. Stop that. Stop that kind of presumptuous living. In fact, look at the very next verse. You do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. Isn't that a remarkable thought? We planned out tomorrow, but we don't know what our life will be like tomorrow. I put together a few tomorrows. It's a Thursday. The date is April the 13th. The Secretary of War is Edwin Stanton. He's making plans in the White House for a celebration. Flowers have been ordered. Banners have been raised. The name, Ulysses S. Grant, Victor, it's going to be spread all over. The war, this terrible war between the states, finally the bloodshed is ending. They're going to celebrate. And then in the words of Jay Winnick, then came the bullet that bore into his brain. 1865, April 14th. Good Friday, the president's assassinated. The day before, they didn't know a thing about that. Oh, they got the security all buttoned down. President's okay, safe. Thank God the newspapers are finally getting beyond the ugly criticism of this buffoon of an ape-like president, they called him. Now he's dead. Travel with me ahead over 75 years later. It's a Saturday afternoon, and a naval officer and his wife are, of all things, finishing the decorating of their little apartment as they're enjoying wonderful tour duty at Pearl Harbor. December 6th, we'll sleep in tomorrow morning. Got our apartment ready. This is going to be great. Wonderful night of romance together, and the place comes apart the next day. Tomorrow, December 7th. 1941, Sunday morning, when all hell broke loose. You never thought of that the day before. You didn't know what their life would be like tomorrow. You and I were not alive in that first tomorrow. Many of you weren't alive in the second I mentioned. Let me mention one where we all were. Monday Night Football. What a great game it was. Had a terrific time. The guys on the TV talked too much, so I had it on mute. Just enjoyed the game, Cynthia and I and 2 or 3 friends we had over in our little home here in Dallas. September 10, 2001. And I'm eating a bowl of cereal on Tuesday morning in the kitchen, standing up, which is my style when I have breakfast. Not that I'm driven, but... And I click on the TV, it's still on mute. And I'm looking at what looks like a Bruce Willis movie. And I'm thinking, how in the world did they film that? I got a son at the School of the Recording Arts down in Florida where they do these animations. And I'm thinking, well, he would know how they did that film. And all of a sudden, boom, a plane goes through the second tower. And I scream for Cynthia. And we call our kids. We couldn't get through to one of them. Inside for Living was at that time in a place called EDS, in temporary quarters as our building was being built. And boy, that place shut down. It looked like we were at war. We were. Tomorrow. Isn't that amazing? I mentioned a Thursday in a week. I mentioned a Saturday afternoon, and in an otherwise delightful week, I mentioned a Monday, where, by the way, I read later, 12 investors had met on the 101st floor saying, tomorrow morning we meet and carry out this plan. Come early, and they did. And they never got out of the South Tower. You do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. Nor do I. Suddenly it makes sense, doesn't it? Well, James, writing way ahead of his time. Why? You're just a vapor. You're just a vapor.